What's up, everybody? The Big Boss here, back with another YouTube video. As we saw in the last episode, we saw Creese trying to get into Cobra Kai. Him and Johnny had a little bit of an altercation. They got through it. Johnny's accepted Creese, his apology, and whatever it else he's coming with. I'm pretty sure Creese has an agenda, and I think really it's just his pride and his ego trying to take back Cobra Kai. You know, that one thing he had and maybe loved that he lost, because he was the boss, he was in charge, and he had all the power and could develop people according to his ideology the way he wanted. And I think that's why he wants Cobra Kai back. We also saw Johnny address the issues with Miguel and Hawk, them fighting dirty in the tournament. And they talked about that, and Johnny said, we're not doing that anymore. We're starting over. We'll see where that takes him with the whole mentality of strike hard, strike first, no mercy. Considering Johnny's trying to rectify some of that. So it's interesting to see how he's going to balance out those ideologies to push forward with him teaching them and trying to teach them, quote unquote, the right way. And then we have Daniel, who opened up Miyagi-Do Karate, his own dojo. He's got Robbie, who's been his student. We got Sam, his daughter, who just joined. And that's pretty much where they left off on the last episode. So it's interesting to see where that's going to go, how that's going to play out. We're still a little early in the season, so they haven't really talked much about any future events or how it's going to progress. All we know is that everybody's getting started with karate, and they're going to move forward with this. So let's get into this episode. As always, you guys, if you like what you see, please click that thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And please click that bell to be notified every time I put out a new video. Appreciate you all. Let's watch this, and I'll see you at the end. All right. We're just getting started. It's good to see Johnny trying. Like, he's really trying. It started off, he didn't start, by drinking a beer early in the morning. At least not that we saw. He got up, started doing some exercise. Him and Miguel, they're jiving. They come out, they see each other like, what up, buddy? And they go off into their day, which is really awesome. I really enjoy seeing the development of the relationship between Johnny and Miguel, and how they play off each other, learn from each other, respect each other, and they're both developing together.
Come on, get the stuff and let's get out of here.
Oh my God, Rick!
You haven't been here in days. I thought someone broke in.
I just came to grab a few things. Cause Rick is flying me to Cabo.
I mean, we have rent to pay, and I don't have.
Don't worry about that, because Rick, you're paying this month, right?
I wonder if Robbie's gonna end up moving with Daniel.
Shoes to fill.
Actually, now that I think about it, doesn't he have a job? Shouldn't he be able to pay rent if he has a job?
Now, are you ready?
Yes, Mr. LaRusso.
Let's do this.
All right, let's get in the circle.
What the hell is wrong with you? I said tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow, today. Who can keep track, huh?
It's interesting to see how Johnny's gotten, at this point, I'm going to say, from what we've seen, Johnny's gotten beyond some of the stuff he was working on personally. He's gone beyond that personal part. He's established himself. He's created a base for himself to help him propel forward. But then you got this barrier, Creese, who's going to either get in his way or help him step up his game in being this new person. So definitely interesting. Especially because, as I said, I'm pretty sure Creese has his own idea. I'm pretty sure Creese has his own agenda. I'm interested to see what that's going to lead up to. Can't wait to see.
Nice.
Class, we have a visitor. This is Mr. Creese. He's just an observer. Fighting positions! Front kick! Yeah! Yeah! Forward strike! Yeah! Yeah! Side tap! Yeah! Yeah!
We were just messing around. I mean, we have 11 and a half months to the next All Valley.
5 a.m. tomorrow morning. You don't show, and you're off the team. Class dismissed. Don't add too much water. You want to make it nice and thick.
Ham muscles are gonna ache, sure. But if you want to make them tough, you gotta give them something to be afraid of. No one's afraid of a little cement.
They will be. Hey, you ain't say nothing about no kids, Johnny.
Oh, they cut off the electricity.
Think winning the All Valley gives you the right to goof off? Winning one championship don't mean squat. You gotta keep moving forward. Or else you're gonna get stuck exactly where you are. It's like the cement in this truck. The cement inside will harden and get stuck. Good. Then climb up, get inside, and make it spin. Let's go, guys! Move it!
You ever done this before?
Don't worry, I got this.
You should all be proud of yourselves. Push forward like champions. And if you keep pushing and keep moving forward, you're gonna go to places you never even dreamed of.
Hey, do you need a ride?
No. Dealing with some stuff at home. My mom took off. I guess she missed some bills. But I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, Dad?
Yeah.
Do you have a second?
Sure, what's up?
How much do you know about Robbie's home life?
Didn't he have a job with LaRusso? That's where I'm confused. Did he quit or what?
Mr. LaRusso, what are you doing here?
I can't believe he's been living by himself.
I know. You know, we have the space.
Yes, obviously he can stay here tonight, but if we're talking about long term, we're gonna have to talk to his parents. He has a father.
What do you say you and I go grab a couple of tall boys? My treat.
Sensei, you home?
He's finally gonna find out Robbie's his kid?
Robbie Keane?
Dead my ass. What's this? All part of your new Cobra Kai, Johnny? I came to ask you a question, and I got my answer. You're both in for a rude awakening.
For all the things that Daniel does right, Peaches sure has a tendency of getting ahead of himself, doing things on his assumptions, believing the narrative that was created when he was a kid and expecting for that same narrative to be true 30 years later. It's something that bothers me about the way they portray Daniel. He has every opportunity to pause, figure it out, use that sense of righteousness and balance that he believes is in him, and have a conversation and get to the next point and understand. So that's one thing that I really don't like about Daniel's character, is that he is very assumptive in whatever's happening and hasn't given Johnny the benefit of the doubt, because if he would give Johnny an opportunity, I think they would be friends. because they're both going through similar struggles in different ways. Johnny's just learning and trying to get away from what he's learned his entire life, and Daniel has no idea how to combat adversity without his fists. If you remember in season 1, when he went into his competitor's dealership, he just went and kicked a cup of boba out of his competitor's hands. That's him trying to use his fist to regain power, if you will. And that's something that bothers me about the way they portray Daniel's character, is that his teachings are whatever they may be. His beliefs are different. The way he sees the world is different. So that's probably my biggest the biggest concern I have against Daniel's character. Johnny's been pretty persistent. Johnny's not flip-flopping back and forth in the way he sees the world. He's just trying to get through it. And he's taking it one step at a time. He has had setbacks, but not because he's like, I'm doing this to get back at somebody. It's just stuff that's happening to him. You know, he's facing he's facing different challenges. Even with Creese there, we saw Johnny isn't trying to get back at him. Johnny has actually been way more forgiving than Daniel has. The way Daniel's being is the way he believes that Johnny is. So that blows my mind that Daniel is that way. Meanwhile, Johnny, he's a straight shooter. He's honest. He may be abrasive. He may be abruptive. He's non-apologetic. He's emotionally stunted. He's whatever he is. But he doesn't do it maliciously. He doesn't do it to be the bad guy. He doesn't do it to hurt people. It's just, he doesn't know how to react to things, and he doesn't know how to go about things. And that's not making excuses for his personality. But someone who hasn't had the opportunity that Daniel has, in the sense of developing yourself emotionally, to see them trying and getting somewhere versus Daniel, who has all this privilege, all this ability, see him dealing with adversity, trying to overcome it. That's why I was happy in the last episode when he said Cobra Kai isn't our enemy, because they're not, bro. You're making them your enemy. They're not your enemy. That's your perspective. They're just trying to be them. So Daniel really needs to see that, and Daniel needs something in his life, and his wife tries to help him with that. His wife has been the voice of reason behind him. Yes, he still takes lessons from Miyagi, but his wife is the one who's been like, you need to chill, bro. So anyways, that was season 2, episode 2. Let me know what y'all think. If there's anything I missed, anything you think I should have pointed out, let me know. Drop it in the comments. I appreciate you guys. You guys always come up with great perspective, great input, things I don't think about, things I don't know because I haven't seen, the rest of the season, and I don't remember the original movies. So it's always great to see you guys' input in regards to some of it. I appreciate you guys. As always, if you like this video, please click that thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And if you want to be notified every time I drop a new video, click that bell so that you can be notified. Appreciate you all, and I'll see you on the next one.